One of the oldest civilizations in the world, the Indus Valley Civilization, which was discovered by Sir John Marshall in the 1920s, opened the floodgates to viewing history in a completely different light. The Indus Valley Civilization is almost 5,000 years old, with Mohenjo-daro being the largest and Aladino being the smallest site. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were the capital cities of this empire that extended to present-day India, Pakistan and Afghanistan. Apart from these cities, Chahudaro, Kalibangan, Lothal, Banavali, Surkotada and Dholavira were some of the other major port cities. More than 2,500 sites have been discovered so far, with the most currently in Gujarat. The cities in the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were known for their town planning, urbanization, and for their high regards to religious and civic institutions. The towns were divided into two parts, the citadel and the lower town. Citadel was placed on a higher platform and was of administrative importance to the Harappan people, where archaeologists have revealed the existence of several buildings such as the town hall, granaries, as well as residences of high-ranking officials. In most places, keeping their great importance in mind, brick walls were built around these buildings to secure them from floods. The most striking structure of the citadel is the Great Bath in Mohenjo-daro. It is known as the earliest public water tank of the ancient world, with a measurement of 11.88 by 7.01 meters and a maximum depth of 2.43 meters. There were stairs at the two entry points of the bath from the south and north to ascend and descend, as well as an inlet at one end of the bath, which might have been used to drain water into it. This public swimming pool may have been used on special occasions such as religious functions or other gatherings by the people of Mohenjo-daro. The lower town was a place where more than 30,000 civilians lived in houses made up of baked bricks, which were organized in the form of grids in a north-south and east-west pattern, and each house opened to smaller lanes in the town. Most of these houses during the civilization were 1 or 2 stories, depicting the existence of an almost egalitarian society. They had mostly 2 to 6 rooms, which consisted of a separate room set aside for bathing. Water for daily baths was obtained by the people through wells which either was separate for a different house or a group of houses. The drainage system of the Harappan people was an urban mechanism at the time which did not exist in its contemporary Roman and Mesopotamian civilizations. Wastewater was directed to drains which would then transport to a place far off from the city limits, causing these towns to be extremely clean. Drains were often covered by bricks for the purpose of sanitation and hygiene. Besides the advancement in town planning and infrastructure, the Harappan people also did business in several parts of the world. Despite the discovery of several stone weights and theories revolving around the Harappan people having some kind of standardized form of measuring value, most people believe that there was no money economy in the civilization. Like most other ancient ones, Indus Valley too used the barter system for trade. Trade during the Harappan civilization extended to Afghanistan, Mesopotamia, coastal regions of Persia, as well as Egypt, with terracotta pots, beads, gold and silver, colored gems, seashells, pearls and jade being a part of their imports and exports. The Indus Valley civilization was the first to use wheeled transport for supplying their goods. The modern-day bullock cart, as well as the flat-bottomed small boats that we use today, may have been inspired from the ones used during the time. The value of arts and crafts that our region enjoys today has existed since the time of this ancient settlement itself. Artifacts from the dancing girl, pottery vessels, to a bead-making factory and lipstick have been discovered at Mohenjo-daro and Chahudaro respectively. Apart from this, excavators have also found a dockyard, a warehouse, a furnace, and a salt production center at the various sites of this great civilization. Harappa, Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan and Dholavira in Gujarat, India are UNESCO World Heritage Sites and continue to attract tourists from around the world.